welcome back to your daily dose of the divine for Tuesday, the 29th of October. I hope you've had a great start to your week, everyone. And welcome to the Raven Oracle. It's lovely having you here. We are going to get going with your daily dose of the divine. Quick spiritual readings that you can read on the go. And let's see, have a look at, see what Spirit has for you today. So our first card is the Queen of Wands. Yesterday we had the Queen of Pentacles. So I do encourage you to go and look at your daily doses from the start of the week, okay? Because Spirit usually has a message for you for each week. So the Queen of Wands, she's like the ultimate go-getter. She keeps that focus. She has her dreams in mind. She's also very in control of her environment. She's very open and willing to try new things, to really, she trusts herself. So some of you might be needing to hear that. It is time to really start trusting yourself, viewer, and trust what comes up. You know, I might be a tarot reader and I've decided to start a YouTube channel because I feel like I need to share my gift with people. But every single human being has the ability to do this, to do readings and to be spiritually minded and, you know, full of passion and follow their dreams and be very tuned into that. So really trust what comes up. So when you watch any reading on anyone's channel, make sure that you are paying attention to what is coming up in your heart, and you know, something might trigger. Like you'll see a card. Maybe you've been hearing a lot about queens lately, you know, the monarchy or whatever, or seeing a crown, or, you know, that kind of thing. Pay attention to those signs because it's the universe speaking to you. It's the universe saying to you, pay attention to what I'm saying. What does a crown, what does a queen represent? Authority. A queen represents being in control of herself, being in control of her environment, of her life circumstances. And, you know, if I think about yesterday's reading, you really have to find, or maybe find again, rediscover that power that you have within you. Because you are the king and queen of your life, non-gender specific. You are that authority, that power in your life. And you've got to remember that. You've got to remember who you are. Okay, you came into this world as a human being, but being human doesn't limit you in any way, especially when it comes to your mind and your spiritual gifts. So some of you really need to embrace the fullness of who you are. I get that. Okay. Yeah, don't limit yourself in the way that you're thinking or seeing yourself. You are this beautiful queen. I call the Queen of Wands the hippie queen because she's holding a flower instead of a scepter. And you know, she's unapologetically different. You know, she just expresses herself to her fullness. And maybe that's what some of you need to really start grasping about yourself. You need to really express yourself to your fullness. The Hermit. This could require you to isolate yourself a little bit and to really dig deep. I get that. I think Spirit is urging you to dig deep and find who that powerful, authoritative being is inside you. All right. And sometimes that requires you to remove yourself from your external environment, put yourself in that, on the mountaintop, as it were. I always encourage everyone to unplug as much as possible, to get into nature as much as possible, because that in your deepest essence, that's who you are. You belong to nature and the universe and the power within nature and the universe. That is who you are deep inside you. Okay, then you are that unique being with your own personality, with your own desires and dreams and passions. Okay, as a spiritual being and as a human being, which is very different. You know, very interesting, because like it's almost like you're two people, but you are the same person. Sometimes, though, our humanity kind of overrides and overshadows that true self that you are. And seeing as this is Tuesday and I've already gotten Monday's message, the energy from yesterday is definitely coming into today. Spirit wants you to dig deep, and that requires you to Find time for meditation. Find time to spend time with your angel spirits and guides. Spend time with your higher power, whoever that is to you. Doesn't matter, okay? Everyone has their own personal experience, spiritual experience, but embrace it. That's what I'm saying. I want to encourage you to embrace that. The 10 of Wands is 10, end of a cycle, end of feeling like life is burdensome, life is dragging you down. A lot of you are feeling very tired, very fatigued. We're coming to the end of the year, we're coming to the end of this month, and might have been a really tough month for you. It might have been just feeling like you're so overwhelmed by all your life responsibilities that you can't lift that head and look through those wands, look through and see the light that's coming towards you, those new things. Yesterday we got 2 pages on the edge of something new, grasping opportunities, taking hold of them. And it does sometimes require you, viewer, to let go of, I know it sounds a bit cliche in the tarot world, but letting go of those things that no longer serve you, okay? Those things that are preventing you from seeing who you really are. This very unique being that could very possibly be very different to everyone else around you. But really embrace that, There's a part of me that a lot of people don't know about. And, as I've shared with some of you before, I was brought up and raised in the performing arts world. And then all of a sudden, like recently, in the last couple of years, I changed tack and decided to be a tarot reader. And people who know me in the performing arts world are like, huh? It's like a very different part of me. But it's a part of me. And it took a bit of courage for me to really express myself. And I want to encourage you. Never hold back your gifts, okay? The dragonfly. So I'm drawing from the Mystical Wisdom deck. Dragonfly, live life to the fullest. Oh my goodness. That's exactly what I've been talking about. You have to embrace all of you, and then you have to go and live that life. You have to go and conquer. You have to go on adventures and, tick off those things on that bucket list. Stop looking at the bucket list and actually start doing the bucket list. Okay. And this beautiful dragonfly, maybe some of you have been seeing dragonflies, so pay attention, or you will be seeing very soon. That'll be confirmation from the universe, okay, for this reading. So live life to the fullest. Embrace all of you, every aspect of who you are, not just the one thing, not just your humanity, not just your spiritual being and power and authority, but 2 together, because that's why you came to earth, is to express both together and embrace it and just become that being, that person that you've always wanted to be. I really want to encourage you to pursue that. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for today. Like, share, and subscribe to this video, and click your notification bell so that you can catch the rest of the week as well. And I will see you for Wednesday. Bye, everyone.